The Chiefs are headed to the Super Bowl once again. Welcome to Chiefs Chat, episode 43. Super Bowl! Super Bowl 55. Chiefs versus the NFC champions, Tampa Bay. Unbelievable stuff. But guess what, guys? Okay? Guess what? All right? I think it's about time. Okay? I think it's about time the league has had enough of this man, Tom Brady. I think it's about time that he goes ahead and retires from football. And that's not happening if he wins a Super Bowl. You know, why would you retire after winning a Super Bowl? So you know what, Chiefs Kingdom? I think it is time, once and for all, to end Tom Brady. And it's all going down February 7th. Patrick Mahomes and this Chiefs team will end Tom Brady.
But the job's not finished. We're going to Tampa, and we're trying to run it back.
No longer will we have to worry about number 12. No longer. Patrick Mahomes is here to save the NFL. And he will reign terror on the other 31 teams in this league. But no longer will number 12 be able to say that he is the king of the NFL, because a new king has arrived, and it's time, Chiefs Kingdom, to stand up and show support for number 15, Patrick Mahomes, because it is his time. It is his league now. And on February 7th, when that clock hits 0, we will know who the king of the NFL is, regardless of if you're a Cowboys fan, if you're a Titans fan, if you're a Patriots fan, if you're a Buccaneers fan, if you're a Chiefs fan. You know number 15 is king. Tom Brady, I have one message to you. I have one question to ask you. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass the torch? Because it's time. It is time. So February 7th, big game. And once again, for the second straight year, we are going to be blessed. Blessed with the privilege of being able to watch our Chiefs football team march onto the field and take on the NFC champions in the Super Bowl. I'm extremely excited. I mean, guys, man, you can't take it for granted. You can't take for granted this incredible football team. And you know what, man? Year after year after year, you know what everybody's going to say? This Chiefs team, they're not as good as they used to be. They're going to get tired of seeing us succeed. They're already tired of seeing us succeed. Everybody thought the Bills were going to win that game. But you know what? We said, I'm sorry. I mean, this is the Chiefs. We're not losing to the Buffalo Bills. Come back next year, you know? This Chiefs team is for real. We are a dynasty in the making, and the league better start taking some notes. They better start paying attention to this football team. Because, at the end of the day, you can't bet against this team. You just can't. You want to, as a different, as an NFL fan. You don't want to have to worry about this Chiefs team becoming another dynasty like the Patriots were. But this is not only a dynasty in the making. I mean, this is a super dynasty in the making. I mean, the Patriots dynasty was great, but this has potential to be something so much more. As a Chiefs fan, you know, when I started watching this squad back in 2010, there wasn't a lot of hope. There wasn't a lot of light. Things weren't looking good. And after a 2-14 season, things really started going downhill for the Chiefs team. But you know what happened in 2013? Andy Reid came in. He brought in Alex Smith. And this Chiefs team turned into a winning football team. Ever since then, we haven't had a losing record at the end of the regular season. It's never happened. That's what Andy Reid does for this football team. And Patrick Mahomes, okay? He is the guy that knows how to bring us to the promised land. And he will be the king of the NFL for many, many years to come. It's that time, Chiefs Kingdom. It's our time. And we're going to prove it when we march into Tampa Bay on February 7th and end the career of the mighty Tom Brady. Once and for all. Once and for all. Tom Brady will be no more after this season. There's no getting by Patrick Mahomes, you know? I mean, Tom Brady, I'm sorry, but your time is done, okay? There is no getting by number 15 on the Chiefs. I mean, it's improbable at that. You know, impossible, honestly. You know, it's crazy to me how the Bills thought they had a chance. They, you know, went up 9 points, and we all know this Chiefs team, they don't really care. You know, we're down 0-24 in the divisional round last year. We were down by 10 points in the AFC Championship last year. We won both of those games by more than one score. You know, it's insane. How many people doubt this Chiefs football team when we're losing? But you know what, guys? They're going to learn at some point. They are going to learn, okay? And if they haven't learned already, we are going to teach them in Tampa Bay this year. And if they don't learn by then, we'll teach them next year. And if they don't learn by then, we'll teach them next year. But at some point, they're going to start, I mean, they're going to have to learn. They're going to have to learn that you cannot bet against this Chiefs football team. When number 15's on the field, anything is possible. Anything is possible. So, my message to you, Chiefs Kingdom. No matter what the score is, I don't care. If there's 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter and we're down by 21 points, I don't care what the score is. Do not stop showing your support for Patrick Mahomes and Chiefs Kingdom. Do not stop. Do not stop. Because anything is possible with number 15 on the field. Anything. Okay, do not stop. Okay, I don't know how many fans are going to be down there in Tampa Bay. I know for a fact there's going to be a lot more Buccaneers fans than Chiefs fans. But to the Chiefs fans that will be down there, scream. Scream, yell, shout. Show your support for this Chiefs team, no matter what the score is. You guys know as well as I do. This Chiefs team doesn't care how many points we're down by at any point in the game. It doesn't matter. Because we're going to come out on top. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is for this Chiefs team. The Chiefs going to the Super Bowl for the second straight year, man. Can't believe it. I mean, I remember how excited I was to watch this Chiefs football team trot onto the field at Super Bowl 54 last year. Man, and I remember thinking this might be the only time I ever get to see this Chiefs team play in a Super Bowl. There was a very real possibility that that was going to be the case. I mean, 50 years prior to last year, that's how long it took for us to get back to the Super Bowl. I mean, for all I knew, it could have been a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but guess what? We're back. And now I know for a fact we're going to be back next year. We're going to be back the next year. We're going to be back the year after that. We're going to be back every single year. Because we've got number 15. It's that simple. It's that simple. It really is, man. It's really that simple. You know, and they're going to have to learn. They're going to have to learn that you can't bet against this Chiefs team. You just can't. At the end of the day, you can't. It's just not possible. So anyway, man, you know, I'll see you in the next video. You know, we're going to be making a lot of Chiefs chats coming up, you know, leading up to this Super Bowl. The biggest game of the year and potentially the biggest game of the century. You know, maybe even the biggest game, period. I mean, this is comparable to LeBron James versus Michael Jordan in the finals. I mean, this is going to be a legacy-deciding game here. And in my opinion, I think the Chiefs have a lot more to lose. Tom Brady is 43 years old. If he can beat Mahomes in his prime, that's not going to be good for Patrick Mahomes' legacy. You know, it's really not. I think Patrick Mahomes, he won't ever get to that level of dominance if he can't prove that he can beat Tom Brady. But you know what? If he can dethrone the king and take over the crown of the NFL, then I don't want to hear anything about Patrick Mahomes not being the greatest quarterback in the history of the league. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.